Deputy Onderdonk, how many sheriff's deputy vehicles were lined up along my exit number 21, when you were waiting for me to come back from my Superior Court hearing when I heard that my home was being raided?
There was one deputy.
What, Deputy Hicks was not present?
He was the one deputy.
You're not a deputy?
I wasn't lined up. I was driving behind you.
I passed one deputy vehicle. Okay. Okay, so you're telling me that there was only one. Is he under oath? I would like him to be under oath. If I'm cross-examining a witness, why is he not under oath? Okay. Well, I hope he's ready to speak under the penalty of perjury. How many employees of the sheriff's department were lined up within a mile of my exit 21?
She's answered your question. He's answered your question.
He said that there was one. I have it on video that there were more than that.
And you can give that evidence when it's your time. What's your next question?
Okay, my next question is, you said that, yes, what was your reasonable, articulable suspicion for pulling me over?
My probable cause to pull you over was an expired registration plate.
Sir.
And you could see it from, you could see that from when I was in the left lane?
Sit back.
That's my husband. I don't have a right to assistance of counsel. Actually, I do have a right to assistance of counsel, a constitutional right.
Thank you. Ask your next question.
I see. Okay. So you could see that my tag was expired from 2 lanes over.
I saw your tag and ran out my computer in my patrol vehicle.
So you were not waiting on the shoulder of the highway for me. You had not been instructed by some unknown higher ups to wait with 3 other sheriff's deputies along the side of the highway near my exit for me. And you did not pull me over as soon as you saw the description of a light blue Honda truck. You could see my tiny registration tag from where you were sitting?
I was waiting for you on the interstate, yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, you said you were driving behind me and you saw that my tag was expired. I remember seeing multiple deputy vehicles on the side of the highway. So which was it? Were you driving behind me or were you waiting for me on the side of the highway?
When I was conducting my traffic stop, I was driving behind you.
Okay, so you noticed my tag was expired after you started driving behind me?
Prior.
You noticed it from the side of the highway?
I noticed your vehicle.
You noticed my light blue vehicle and you were told to be looking on the lookout for it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you were told to be on the lookout for my light blue Honda truck at a very, very specific time, along with your accomplices. And then, after you started chasing me and pulled up right behind me, you noticed that my tag was expired?
I knew your tag was expired prior to stopping you.
Right, you probably knew that earlier that morning at least. Okay, and so at what point did you check to see that my license was expired?
I knew your license was revoked prior to stopping you.
Right, and how did you know that my license and tags were, how did you know my tags were expired and my license were expired prior to stopping me?
Because I ran them on my computer.
And at what point did you run them on your computer?
Prior to stopping you.
Like while you were driving? While you were chasing me, or when you saw me from the side of the road pass by?
Could you repeat that?
Were you checking the status of my tags and license while you were driving behind me, while you were chasing me, or while you were, and I say chasing not to indicate that I was running, but while you were right behind me, pushing me off the road, or before you, I remember seeing your vehicle on the side of the road.
Yes,
I remember seeing several vehicles on the side of the road waiting for me, which put me into an automatic panic.
So, Ms. Burrows, one moment.
I'm not allowed to give testimony?
Yes, you will, but not right now.
Okay.
This is cross-examination,
Okay.
So I can't take anything you say as findings of fact. Let's wait until I can.
Okay.
So your question, if I understand, is at what point did he check to see when your license was suspended or revoked? Can you answer that question, Deputy Onderdonk? At what point?
Prior to getting behind your vehicle.
Yes, I heard that, but at what point prior?
While you were sitting still on the side of the highway?
I would like to know this as well. Were you on the side of the road? Was it the day before, or was it as you were
No.
driving the front yard?
It was that damn time.
It was on the side of the road when you saw me driving by at 65 miles an hour?
So he has answered the question on the side of the road, is when he ran your license. Your next question is as you were driving however fast by. So can you answer that question?
What exactly was the question?
I think she's wondering how you got her tag number if she was driving by you. I think that's the question. How did you get her tag if she was driving by you on the side of the road?
So our civil process unit had called us to assist them. They were doing don't know the exact wording for it, but it was a lockout at their residence. And they requested us to assist in case Ms. Burrows and or her husband was on the way back to the residence to prevent any further issues there while they were conducting their job for everybody's safety involved.
Does that answer your question, Ms. Burrows?
I will be really try to be a little more specific with that question, and then I would like to move on to another question that he just raised. Are you saying that you were told to be on the lookout for me for a certain color and type of vehicle passing by on the highway at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and the lockout, could you explain what a lockout is?
I do not work for a civil process unit. I don't know exactly what the parameters of that were. I was asked to stop a vehicle if it was backing around to the residence.
Okay, so somebody told you earlier that morning that I might be on the way to that place and to be on the lookout for me? Or an hour prior? 2 hours? Like how much notice did you have to be on the lookout for me?
I don't recall the exact time frame, but it was probably within context.
So this kind of throws the reasonable, articulable suspicion out the window.
Are you done with your question?
No, I'm definitely not. So he